Morning everyone, welcome to another Compliance Over Coffee. And this morning I want to talk to you about project management and are you covered? And I don't mean are you warm enough. Sadly, this is about insurance. Now, through NAPSA, the National Association, we're working with a major insurance provider for the sourcing sector and bringing a product together for our NAPSA members. Now, obviously we have to have in-depth chat about what's covered, what isn't, what's exempt, what mistakes are made. All sorts of different conversations have been had. And what was interesting to me was the fact that most sourcing agents, and I didn't realise, your PI, your professional indemnity insurance, does not cover you to project manage. I'll say it again. Your professional indemnity insurance does not cover you to project manage. It is a different policy that you have to have, which is extra cost. And also, and I've said this before, the other extra thing that you have to think about is, do you understand health and safety regulations on site? Because if you don't, it isn't something that I decided I wanted to read, and I love legislation and regulation, so you can imagine how in-depth it is. So for all those of you who are providing an extra service of refurb management, project management, and you're organising the professionals to come in and do the plastering or the electric, you need to ask yourself, are you considered to be managing that project, or is someone else officially managing that project? What does your client think you're doing? Because if you're managing it and you're responsible for it, then your insurance, your PI insurance, will not cover you. And I was told yesterday that project management insurance will cost about another £200 for a year for a sourcing agent-ish, depending on what you're doing and the types of projects. So it's something that you need to seriously think about. And the other thing that you need to seriously think about is this. When you go to a broker who understands sourcing and you ask for quotes for insurance, and they ask you exactly what you do and you say sourcing, and they ask you if you project manage for your clients and you say yes, and you get the quote and you say, well, that's too much, we'll drop the project management, but then you go off and you do project management, you are not covered. And if anything goes wrong, your PI insurance will not cover you, it will not pay out, it will be down to you personally to cover any deficit that you were being taken for. Your PI insurance wouldn't cover you for it. So please, I know when we start outsourcing that quite often we have very little cash. And I get that because I was in exactly the same position. However, do not just run the risk. You wouldn't do it and drive your car without insurance. At least I damn well hope that you wouldn't. You just wouldn't do it. So don't do it in your business. And please be aware that your PI insurance, I'll say it again, does not cover you for your management of refurb projects for your clients. It just doesn't. It's a completely different cover. So that is what I wanted to bring to your attention this morning. I'm researching some other information that I've been given around insurance for the sourcing sector and some issues that there may be that we need to be aware of, but I need to look into it in more depth first, and then I will get back to you guys. So that's it for this morning. Thank you for being live with me, and I will be back next Thursday morning at the usual time of 8:30. In the meantime, I hope the sun shines for at least a little while where all of you are. Bye for now.